What's up? How you feeling today? Hey man, listen, I want to tell you what growth is about. You remember, you see what I got on? I got my seatbelt on, right? I remember when I was younger, I thought that was not cool. That wasn't cool at all to wear a seatbelt, man. Listen here. Not knowing if I get into an accident, I'm going to fly through the windshield. Now, my life was at jeopardy, right? But see, as a child, we do childish things. And as an adult, we do adult things. We do grown folk what grown folks do, right? So it's all about growth, man. You have to grow from when you were a child. And going through them different stages, you got to learn a lot and listen a lot and keep your mind, motivated on what's right. And knowing that you're going to grow to be something great. So you have to be willing to learn, be a sponge. My cousin used to always tell me, man, sometimes you just got to be quiet and be a sponge, man. Just be a sponge. Sit there and learn. I was like 13 hanging with him. He like 17 at the time. So I was big cuz. So whatever he said was real to me, you know what I mean? So, and he never steered me wrong. So big ups to you, cuz I appreciate that. And at the same time, he know who I'm talking about. I ain't got to say his name, man. He already know what it is. So at the same time, I'm telling you today, like you got to grow and be willing to grow. Don't stay stuck in your past because it was pleasant for you back then. It was easier. You didn't have to work at all. You didn't have to put forth no effort. You didn't have no responsibility. And that's the fear of growth. People don't want to have responsibility. They want to get out of their comfort zone. But in order for you to grow to be the person that you was meant to be, you got to be uncomfortable more than you are comfortable. Because see, comfort, all it does is keep you right there, comfortable. We know how you did when you get on that spot, you got on that couch. You don't want to leave that spot because you're comfortable. When somebody sit there, you get upset because that's my spot. That's a comfortable spot. But if you sit somewhere else, that spot can become comfortable too after a while. So what you do, you just keep moving and try to keep finding a comfortable spot. So now you're uncomfortable every time, but you're growing each time you move. Each time you make a move. So that's all I want to tell you is be willing to grow. Be willing to get out your comfort zone. And just remember, when you was a child, you did childish things. But as a grown person, as a grown man or a woman, you got to do what grown folks do. And that's take care of responsibility and add to your responsibility daily. And get some knowledge, learn knowledge. If you don't know how, you can always seek God. He's going to give you, the knowledge that you need to grow. And I always say that because that's what I do. That's what I do daily. I seek Christ's face daily. I pray and read his word daily, listen to his music daily. And it helps. It helps me stay at peace and be peace with myself and peace with the decisions that I make. See, as an adult, sometimes we don't know. We just don't know the outcome. But we got to have the faith that it's going to be what we need it to be. Not what we want, because sometimes what we want is not what we need. You dig? So I'm telling you this from experience. I need you to grow. Put your seatbelt on when you drive your car. It's okay. It's cool to live. You know what I mean? It's cool to live. Like I want to live long as God allowed me to live, to be here for my grandkids and my great grands. And my grandson, man, he about one, and that dude lights me up, man. I'm telling you. So I just want to see him grow. I want to be there to mentor him and help him be the best man that he could be. So if a seatbelt gonna help me do that, that's why it's on. I don't got no problem with it. And I got family that need me. So whatever I do is calculated. I have to make sure. We need to make sure that what we do as men, and that we have daughters, we need to be there to raise them because they're going to need us beyond 18. They're going to need us beyond college. I'm telling you, I'm going through it, experience right now. I'm telling you, they need us, man. So, and what I want to let you know too is this: growing pains, it will grow you. The pain of growth will grow you in a way that you would never thought that you would grow. You would never. You're gonna experience so much pain. You're gonna what, and you're gonna question yourself. You're gonna question your decisions and all of that. But let's stay focused. Keep moving forward. Press forward. Do not give up. And know that those growing pains that you're going through, it's worth it. Because it's only gonna last a minute. It's only gonna last a minute. If you can give your life to foolishness, and you know what I'm talking about, y'all. We ain't gotta go into detail. but you know what it is. So why you can't give your life painful growth? Allow yourself to go through it. It's okay. It ain't gonna hurt you. It's gonna make you better. I'm telling you. Continue to grow, continue to seek Christ, continue to be better, seek to being better, continue to be great. And talk to your children. Lead them by example and by word. Christ spoke life into this world. So you can speak life into your children. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I watched something on Instagram, and I don't be on Instagram like that, but it was a little girl who committed suicide because of bullying. And I think it starts at home for how to teach our children how to deal with that. And so talk to your children and prepare them for life. And this is the part about growth that it can be painful when you're talking to your children, when you're telling them how to, deal with conflict, because we want to tell them to fight back and the system says they can't. And then we want to tell them to tell the teacher and nothing happens. So you got to find that happy medium with your child and to tell them how to deal with conflict. You know what I'm saying? And it's not an easy task, but you have to go through it. This is what I mean about growing pains. We have children, we have to raise them. I don't want nobody else raising my child. I damn sure don't want, Wayne County raising my child. You know what I mean? So we need to raise our children and always be in communication with them. That's what parents do. We don't just have children to dress them up and send them off. We raise them. We talk to them. We get to know who they are, what they like, what they going through, because they deal with stuff that we not there to see. So, and sometimes they won't even talk to us because they're afraid they're going to get in trouble, or that, I don't know what it could be, why they don't, but it's many different reasons. But I know one, they think they're going to get in trouble, or I think you're not going to understand. But I want you to help them and show them that you will understand. You're going to understand what they're going through, because you went through some of the similar things. Although nowadays the bullying and the things that children go through now it's by far more crucial than it was when I was growing up. And I hear some of the stories. But I just listening to your child and being aware of what they're going through, I think you will be able to help them and help yourself understand your child and understand you as a parent, what you can tolerate and what you can't. So, and it's gonna help you in many different ways. It's gonna teach you patience, teach you, how to learn how to teach your child and how to deal with your patience and your anger and your, the things you got going on when you hear your child suffering or going through something. It's not an easy task, but I want you to take that task, take that challenge, because it's all about growth. Being uncomfortable will help you grow. And raising a child is uncomfortable a whole lot. But I love it. I love every moment of it. And this is, we got children in our families that need to be talked to too. So not just your own child, you got nieces, nephews, and little cousins who probably look up to you and just need a word from you. I do it all the time. When my family members see me and I see them, I'm going to give them some word. It don't matter. If they want it or not, I'm going to give it to them. Because I know they need to hear it, and it's going to help them in the long run. So I'm just, hey, I got a lot to say, but a little bit. You know how I speak. God love you, and I love you too. Listen, put your seatbelt on. Save your life so you can be here for the rest of your children and your grandkids' life. Okay? Keep God first. Pray every day. Seek His face. Get uncomfortable so you can grow. I love you and God love you too. Peace.